What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the Be Official Podcast. I'm your host, your guy, Paul Payne837. He's in the building, he's in the house, man. So good to have you back. Thank you so much for the overwhelming support you guys have been showing. And, for the love. I love you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the response we got from the UMAP's reaction video. Dope. So welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Today we're doing a behind the song. This is a segment we normally go through the lyrics of one of the songs I dropped and just explain a little bit of what the song means, what the lyrics mean. Yeah, it's like getting behind the curtain, So if you're on YouTube, please smash that subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, please follow the page. Spotify, please follow me. Drop me a like, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want us to talk about, So yeah, a lot of people have been requesting for people to come on the platform, but we'll let you know when we are prepared for that. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm all you got. So let's go, let's dive deep. Today we are going behind the scenes of High Power, one of the dopest, freshest songs to ever come out, from Paul Payne837. So this song is mixed and mastered, produced by Dmstry. It features Alkanai. Shout out to Alkanai, man. It was such an humbling experience to have him on this song, looking at him, of his high stature. I'm just super humbled and grateful, man. This is something that I've always looked forward to, and just having him on the song meant so much with me. So let me just do a behind, like a rewind selector kind of thing, just rewind back in time on how the song came about. So High Power came about when I think I hit up Dmstry. I was running low on my song, so I wanted a couple number of beats. So I hit him up, yo, brethren, Mandem here is running out of juice. Mandem needs some things to do. So I was like, yo, I need some beats. Can you send me some if you have beats and stuff? So he knows me, so he put in some beats there and he sent them through. So there was this particular beat, High Power, and there was Orlando. If you haven't heard Orlando, go and listen to it. He also sent me the beat for Orlando. So when I saw this beat, when it came to writing on this song, right? This was the title of the beat. Tip for producers: mind the way you name your beats also, Sometimes it might inspire an artist. I remember, I think that's what also happened to us. The song that you also just named according to the way the beat was. I think that's how it was in my case, because trust me, I tried to come up with a number of titles no, let it be content, losing faith, losing my way. There was this number of stuff but High Power was just, it felt good, and it just had this oomph in it. So High Power it is, man. So High Power, then a backstory again, how I met Alkanai. Back in 2015, I was working for Subway by Arcades. Those who know Arcades. I worked there for a while. So, and I thank God for that place, man, because I got introduced to a lot of people, met a lot of celebrities, met a lot of icons, met a lot of different people, man. This is the time when I met him. He came through, I think that day I was almost serving him. So I served him, had a very good time, very humble, chilled guy, man. The reason why I'm saying I'm grateful for that place, because, the type of thing where you're always wishing to meet these people, right? The high caliber stuff. You're always looking forward. Do you know that saying that they say, never meet your heroes? Yeah. Man, sometimes you might be disappointed. Sometimes it might go in your favor. It just depends on how you meet them that day. They might be going through stuff. They might be, it's a roller coaster. So I think it helped me learn and understand that these people are also humans. because by the end of the day, they got feelings, man. They got feelings. So I no longer put like people on that high pedestal, like, no, this one, it's just, very stone and stuff. I don't, because I realize that we're all just people, man. We all got flaws. We all fall, So I just have, I think I just have this mentality where I'm just grateful, for just like meeting them. And I met quite a number of them, Some are bougie, some down to earth, some, I don't want to say the word, somewhere, okay, So, trust me, I've met them all, man. I've met them all. And I just don't want to have a validation because, no, I featured this kind of person. No, I think from ever since that time, I've always strived to build my own brand, like just work hard until like my brand can still stand. Even if I feature anybody, my brand still stands, I know that the songs will come out great. Everybody will be looking forward to also hear me, not just hearing the person I featured, Like I want people to be excited more, like, no, let's hear what Paul Payne is also saying, I think we've all seen there are a couple of number of artists who have just come out featuring big no name. But at the end of the day, all you think about is, that's my song, right? I mean, that's their song because that's what you think. I like what Yomap said in his recent interview. He said when his hitting single that brought him on the masses, he featured Maki 2, right? And a lot of people were thinking that's Maki 2's song. So I think it's trying to, if it happens, it happens. But by the end of the day, you gotta have a determined and hard-working spirit for you to beat that, So I don't ever rely on collabos with high-end profiles, but if it happens, it happens. So it is what it is. So yeah, I met Alkanai, we spoke. I've known Alkanai for a long time, and we spoke, started sending each other some songs. If there's new stuff, he'll send me. If I have new stuff, I'll send him, so we could chat here and there. And so sometimes we could bump each other in town. And then, all the times like, yo, I'm still waiting, man. We got to do something together. So I did, just because I had access to him, I didn't want to just create something because I wanted to create. I wanted at least to have a thing where it will mean stuff to me. It will mean everything to me. It will mean, like I don't want to just do a song for the sake of doing a song, I was like, if I'm going to do this, let it come naturally, let it come like, yeah, this is a Paul Payne song, So yeah, once High Power was there, I was like, hey, he fits well in this song, and I hit him up, sent him the song. Thank God, hey, I love the fact that he communicated with me, even when he was kind of, delaying on the song. He communicated with me, and that's one thing I loved about him, because it's a few people who do that, especially if they're, quote unquote, So he could call me like, oh, bro, sorry, I'll take a little bit of some time because of work here and there. And I appreciated that. Unlike somebody who you keep on calling them, call them, nothing. Send them text messages, nothing. Like, they just can come out and just tell you like, yo, like this time here and there. So it can happen, straightforward. It will break, it will hurt, but at least you told me the truth. So yeah, so hit me up. She sent the verse back, man. It was flames, fire. And I had to send it back to Dmstry, mixed and mastered everything, and the song was good to go. So now that you've heard the backstory of the song, wait, let me just see if this thing is recording, because last time something happened. This is the third time I'm recording this podcast. The last time I recorded, what happened? Yeah, I recorded everything, right? Put it in everything was in the memory card and all that kind of stuff. Then you know what happens next? I forgot that the data was still in the memory card. I didn't remove it and put it on my laptop. I ended up deleting everything. And later realized when the thing was formatting. Yesterday, I tried to record. I didn't know I didn't charge the mic, you know. Only to realize the whole 24 minutes, no audio. Only the first 2 minutes had audio. Yeah, I I gave up, man. I think I threw in the towel. Like, okay, tomorrow we'll try again. Here we are, back and feeling better. If this is what it takes to bring stuff to you guys, I'll do what it takes, man. I'll break an arm and a leg to bring stuff to you, you know. So thank you so much for holding me down, because your time is also precious. You'd have been doing something else, but you chose to be here with me. So let's dive deep into the lyrics. Let me not waste much time. So it starts with the chorus. The chorus goes, money on my mind, see I'm losing my way. Lying all the time, see I'm losing my faith. Help me be content with myself, I need you. Help me be content with myself, I need you. Self-explanatory. Just the way it is, you know. Most of the time, it's not a bad thing having money. It's not a bad thing thinking about money. So it's not a bad thing having money. But it's how you let it, if you let it control you, you're doomed, you know. So you need to learn to control money. Don't let money control you. So you find yourself, by the end of the day, you end up doing stuff because you're eager to have it. So you end up doing some shady stuff just to have it, you know. So I'm just telling God here to be content with what I have, you know. Help me. Let me be content and be grateful as I am walking towards this journey of greatness. Let me be content with what I have. Yeah. You know, you get it. You get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. Chikaric. So going to the first verse. The first verse goes, and I think we had a debate with my sister and my manager on one of these lines. Not a debate necessarily, they were asking me what I meant. Manso langa langa, akazi ni michanga, sinifu nonkazi kika pamozi ngani banja, dalama ningo pisha, nizi katanga fisha, manezi pakanayo, ograine chigayo. So the first 2 lines, 3 lines, let me say 4 lines, right? Like there was a point in time when I wasn't content with what I was having, you know, especially like when it comes to like a partner, right? I was just in this zone where you want to have multiple, right? And to be honest with you, I think one thing I've learned is there'll always be somebody beautiful and handsome than your partner. There'll be always somebody who'll be doing great, better than your partner. So it's up to you, man. The moment you're going to be in that relation, you need to be content with what you have. So this is just like me saying, you know, the eyes never cease. They just never stop to hunt, you know. They're always just there looking and stuff. Like, I don't want to settle down with, like, have fun and stuff. All I want is just to chase after girls, whatever. And never be, like, that life is never content, you know. Your spirit will always be tormented all your life. Yeah. Dalama ningo pisha, nizikatanga fisha, mane sipaka nayo, ograinde chigayo. So it's like, no matter how much I have, make, double, make, catch, fish, have all the money in the world, it's still never gonna be enough, you know. If I have that heart of just not being in a place where I'm content at that stage I'm at. Like, thank God for what I have now, but we keep moving. You know, that type of mentality, that's what keeps you in the trenches and just keeps you tormenting all your life, you know. So It's just me trying to explain all these things and just telling God, like, look at me. I'm trying, no matter how much I get this, like, it's just not enough. You feel me? Then I go on saying, I'm on the rise to greatness, and grateful heart and madness. True, man. The heart is never, the heart is a different kind of pot, you know? It's never content. The more I win, I want this. It's a drug, so malice. It's like, this is bad for your health, but you still keep chasing it, man. Still keep chasing it. It's like a drug, you know. Still keep chasing it. I want it more regardless. I cannot settle for less, you know. So you keep on, you keep on chasing after all these things, you know. Social media to impress everyday man get more stressed. You know how in today's age, people just wanna. I loved. You should go listen to Tishon's new song. I've forgotten the title, but it talks about how everybody's rich on social media. Nobody's poor. Everybody's rich. They're all doing fine. We don't post our failures. We only post the highlight reels, and that's real though. So if you're in the life of now, like faking it because you wanna show off and stuff, you stress more every day because you just can't be yourself, you know, all the time. It's just trying to. We all have been there. We all have been there, you know. So, see, I'm running with stress, compare my life with the people in the rest. I found myself like compare my life to a lot of people, you know, like, why is my life not moving? You know, like, why I'm an artist, I should be everywhere right now, but why aren't things happening for me? All this kind of stuff, you know. So I was in that phase of always complaining, you know, just tormenting myself, comparing my life with people. And that's the baddest thing you can ever do to yourself, man. Like, it's some injustice, man, like against you, you know. You need to forgive yourself because remember, everybody has their own timeline. You have your own timeline. They have their own timeline. They have their own timeline. They have their own timeline. Just like the way Facebook has, you have your own timeline. What you see is not what I see, you know. So always know that you should run your own race. Focus on your road. Focus on your path. Wanting more things, the heart never full. My God, it's immense. For real, man. It's never full. It's always wanting things. Losing myself to the things of the world. My God, I'm a mess. See, I'm fighting myself. Losing my way. Oh my God, I'm in pain. It's like I'm just trying to get away from all these things, but you know how you'd now be like it's pulling you back, you know, hiding my face, feeling ashamed. I feel like I'm Cain. You know, that's the time Cain killed his brother. You know, it's that shame that just comes to you all the time. These things keep on happening, you know. So it's like, man, not again. You feel me? So. Calling in you, the King of Kings, my God, your reign. See, I'm following your saying, I'm caught in a loop, a cycle. See, I'm running to you, take on my burdens, I want to rest. Now, this is just like me, like, you know, surrendering it all and just like telling God to take full charge of my life, take full charge of my heart, take full charge of the things and just teach me, learn, like have that heart in me to just not be in a place where I'm always ungrateful for things that I have, you know, because that's the first thing to being content and just being self-aware, because if you miss that part of you, my God, you're gone. You know, so I've had my own fair share of how stuff are. Sometimes, yeah, I'm not saying I'm perfect too, man. Sometimes I face these things where it just gets to you, you know? You find yourself in that corner of depression and gratefulness. But it's not a good place to stay. All the time, remind yourself to get out of that place. Just like, get up and rise and shine, you know. So yeah, I won't jump into Alkanai's verse. I might not do justice in explaining, you know. It would have been good having him here. But yeah, so thank you for joining in. It's been a pleasure, you know. Yeah, I hope I've done justice. But if anything, please go and listen to the song. Make sure you put it on playlist, share it with your friend, share it with your loved one, share it with your circle. Drop me a comment. Hit me up if you want to talk. Hit me up. Message me. Let's talk. I'm looking forward to that Nando's date. 1 million plays on Spotify, 1 million plays on Apple Music, and I get 50 or even more of you to that Nando's date. How about that? for a show. Yeah, let's go. So thank you so much for having me. I've been your boy, your guy, Paul Payne837. Next time, please make sure to follow me. If you're not following me, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the podcast. Follow me on Spotify. Drop me a comment. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want me to react to next. This reaction thing is going crazy on its own. So yeah, thank you so much. I've been your boy, Paul Payne837. From me in the house, sign out. Bless.